Okay, so this is a simulated feedback response to the 3 candidates following the completion and submission of their training and assessment tools. This is the feedback I would give to Dorothy Dots, who completed both the Plan and Apply Time Management as well as the Operate Digital Devices assessment tools to a satisfactory level. Well done, Dorothy. Your application of your knowledge and your practical skills to both of the assessment tools submitted demonstrates that you have a thorough understanding of the theory learnt through the training modules and an application of the practical tasks in a simulated administrative workplace. Well done and congratulations on achieving a competent outcome in both of these training modules. The feedback that I would give to Sandra Stone would be, Sandra, well done on completing the Operate Digital Devices training and assessment tool. Your knowledge and application of skills shows a good understanding of the information learnt through the training modules and applying this to a simulated workplace environment. Congratulations. Sandra, we do need to talk about the Plan and Apply Time Management assessment outcome. You did not actually answer any of the questions, the knowledge questions for assessment task 1, not on first submission or the second mission of the assessment. And I'd like to talk to you about this issue because I'm not able to mark you as competent without receiving a response to the knowledge questions. And I know that you've expressed some concern with regards to anxiety working in group situations. Now, we did apply a reasonable adjustment to your assessment task where you were able to complete the knowledge questions in a one-on-one and in the second assessment attempt in an individual environment in the training room. May I ask, how did you feel about that, Sandra? Seek some response from Sandra. Did you still feel uncomfortable? Was there an issue with the knowledge? Was there an issue with the application of knowledge to the assessment tasks? With the practical assessment in Plan and Apply Time Management, you showed a very competent application of skills, which tells me that you do have good knowledge from the training module, but just weren't able to apply it to the knowledge questions. Now, you are able to seek an appeal to my assessment outcome of not yet competent, but I would also like to know if there's some other way that we can help you in achieving a competency in this assessment task. And yeah, just seek some feedback about Sandra and see how she felt about that and why she wasn't able to complete the knowledge questions, but she was able to apply the practical. While she was able to apply the practical knowledge to the task, number 2. And then Sammy Smith. Sammy did not submit or complete any answers for training and assessment in Plan and Apply Time Management or the RPL assessment kit. And I would have a meeting with Sammy and say, Sammy, I've not been able to mark you as competent in either of the training assessment kits that you were given following the training in Plan and Apply Time Management or for the RPL in Support Personal Wellbeing in the workplace. You didn't identify at the time of me going over the assessment that you had any issues with the explanation of the assessment. May I ask, was there something about the assessment tasks that wasn't clear that you would like to clarify, having handed back 2 incomplete assessments? Did you have difficulty understanding, particularly the RPL assessment tool? Is there something that we need to clarify about that? Were you not able to seek somebody in your workplace to complete assessment task 3 in this assessment tool? How can we help you potentially achieve a successful RPL assessment as well as Plan and Apply Time Management assessment? The feedback I know because my husband Greg was Sammy in my initial assessment task overview, and his response to me was, I'm not going to do either of those assessment tasks. And I guess if I was then faced with somebody whom I was assessing their level of competency for, and they could well say to me as a trainer, I don't want to complete those assessments, I would then come back with a response such as, well, Sammy, in order to demonstrate competency, of both these training modules, it is a requirement that you complete a satisfactory assessment result. Now, without that happening, you won't achieve a successful result in either of the training, plan and apply time management, or the RPL assessment kits. This feedback will be provided to your employer and held on file at XYZ RTO. What that means is that your employer may seek a moderation meeting with you to determine why you weren't able to complete the assessment, particularly plan and apply time management, after you've been given the opportunity to undergo the training for that and have attended the training. And with the RPL assessment kit, your employer might have a talk to you about how they can help you achieve that level of competency. I guess the other issue is there may be some fallback in terms of performance management in the workplace if these two assessments or if these two training modules were required as part of your job description and you haven't completed them. So Sammy, I would let you know that there is an appeals process that I can give you information about if you wish to appeal the assessment outcomes. And we can certainly hold further mediation meetings with XYZ RTO, maybe another assessor, and your workplace if you feel that you would still like to attempt the assessments in order to achieve a satisfactory outcome. Could be a difficult one, could be an absolutely real one that we face. So yeah, that's my response to the 3 assessments and the outcomes that I was provided with.